Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. The main premise of this video is going to be kind of my meal prep, how I do that, what that looks like, cooking everything, measuring everything out, the containers I use, just kind of giving a rundown of how I meal prep, calories, macros. Although I don't track calories or macros really. I have a pretty good understanding of what my body needs, but I am going to get everything set up, and then I'll kind of show you the whole cooking process. Alright, so I got everything out that I use. It's pretty simple. I just do ground turkey and then rice. I keep a lot of rice in this thing right here. I don't know how much it'll hold, but the rice actually comes in this 25-pound box from Sam's Club. And then my turkey, I also get at Sam's Club. It comes with 2 of these trays. It's 93.7. Each tray is 2.5 pounds, which makes enough meat perfectly for 5 meals for the week. So I will start getting this stuff cooking, and you will see that. So I have my big frying pan right here that I'm going to cook all the meat in. Then I got a pot going for the rice. With the meat, I'll usually do just a quick hit of olive oil in there. And then it comes just like this in a tray, 2.5 pounds. I like the pan to be pretty hot when I get it started because it kind of chars it up. Get some good flavor on there. So we got the meat in the frying pan, all 2.5 pounds of it, sitting at about medium-high heat. Now I'm just going to take this, because we don't have a lid that's big enough to actually go over the top of this, and I'll just hit the top of that like that and let that cook up for a while. And then I got my pot of water going here, and then I will just scoop it straight out of this super convenient like Tupperware deal. I'll typically do 1 cup. And then I've been doing a half, so this is a 1/4 cup scoop. And I've been doing a half. It'll make a little more than you need usually, but I kind of like that because then I have some prepped up in the fridge for like a dinner or something. If I'm like need a super quick dinner, I can just heat the rice up. So we have the rice in. We have that cranked up pretty high. Now I will just hit that with some ground turmeric right here. Gives it a nice little flavor instead of just boring old rice. Give it a little stir, everything incorporated. And then we will pop the top right on that and let that come to a boil. And then once that comes to a boil, I will turn that down to like medium low and then put a timer for about 18 minutes. And just let that cook, and that seems to work pretty well. And while that's going, we got the meat over here. Meat's cooking up a little bit. We're gonna hit that with some seasoning. Recently, I've really been liking this Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Super good flavor. Just gives that 93.7 that can be kind of tough to eat every once in a while. Gives it some good flavor. So I will hit the meat with that and then get back with you guys. So we have everything cooking up right now, and I did forget to mention for the rice, I will do, since I did 1.5 cups of rice, I did 3 cups of water. That's just the best ratio for me. That's what I find works best. Makes the rice the best. So we're just letting the rice cook over there as well as the meat. I'm gonna get the meat ground up here and kind of show you when everything's done cooking. One thing I will say is if you guys do a lot of cooking with like ground turkey, ground beef, and you don't have one of these, it is a lifesaver. It's from like Pampered Chef or something. I don't know if you can see that. Pampered Chef. And it just makes it so easy. Life-saving. I love this thing. So while everything's cooking up, I figured I'd give you kind of a haul, a Sam's Club haul, because I just came back into town and Sam's Club is on the way back into town for me. So I'll typically stop by there because I do buy a lot of stuff in bulk at Sam's Club. So this trip, I stopped and got these Quaker Oats. They're just a single pack, different flavors. There's 3 different flavors, 52 packs total. I'll eat these typically every morning for breakfast. I just like the single serving packs because I know exactly, don't have to measure anything. I know exactly what I'm getting. It has apple cinnamon, maple brown sugar, and cinnamon and spice. These are super convenient. I think this whole pack for 52 of them was like $10 maybe. And then I am on this organic protein powder. It's a plant-based protein powder, 21 grams protein. I don't know, I just like, this one works good enough for me. I'll either do shakes or I'll make sludge, or I will do like those mug cakes that I showed you last video. I think for this 27 servings, this thing's like 26 bucks at Sam's Club. Not terrible. Is it the best protein I've ever had? Definitely not. And then lastly, I did, obviously, the ground turkey. For 2 of these 2.5 pound packages, so 5 pounds total, it's like $15 or something, which is a mega steal. Love getting these at Sam's Club. So yeah, that's what I got at Sam's Club this week. Typically those are like the only things I'll usually get there. Sometimes I'll get produce if it's a decent price. But I am a massive fan of Sam's Club. I wish we had Costco. We don't have Costco here. Sam's Club does for me, but alright, so there is the timer for the rice. It's been going for about 18 minutes. It's gonna look like that. It's basically like if you cooked it in a rice cooker, which I don't have one, so that's my version of the rice cooker. So we'll pop the top back on that, turn the heat off, move it to the back, and that's gonna sit there and rest now for a little while and cool down. Coincidentally enough, our meat is now cooked up. Looking good there. So now I will also pull that off the heat, move that to the back, turn that off, and I will now let both of these cool down. I don't want to toss them right into the meal prep containers when it's blazing hot or anything like that. So yeah, we'll just let those cool down. I'll show you what containers I use and what has worked for me for, my gosh, I don't even know. I've been prepping at least 3 years now, maybe like 4-ish years or something like that. As far as containers, this is what we're rocking with. Just the good old meal prep containers you can get at Sam's Club. I'm pretty sure it does come in a 5-pack, but I have since either lost one or it got a hole in it or something. They're super simple, pop the top on. They hold quite a bit. And so since I did lose one, I now have this random one. I think this might even be like a takeout container or something, but it works fine. I should really get over to Walmart and get a new set of these because these ones are pretty beat up. But this is what I will put all of the food in. I do use a food scale right here. Super simple food scale. I think this one's like from Amazon. I don't even know what the brand is. What's it say? Etexity? I don't know. Works for me. It does. It'll do pounds. It does fluid ounces, grams, milliliters, and then regular ounces, which is what I will be using. Alright, so these have both been cooling off now for a little while. I now have the food scale set up and I have it zeroed out for the container, and now I will do 5 ounces of each of these, 5 ounces rice, 5 ounces turkey, and we will do that for every single one of these containers, and I will show you guys what it all looks like when it is divvied up and in each container. So here is the finished product. We have 5 meals, 5 ounces of rice, 5 ounces of ground turkey. Everything is measured cooked weight, not raw weight. And then we also have 7.5 ounces of leftover rice that I can do in a meal sometime this next week. That is what the meals are looking like. Now, if you watched my last video, you will know that's not the only thing that I have for lunch. I will also do one of these small, the whole avocado. I get them at Aldi. They come in like a bag of 5 or 6 or 7 avocados or something, and they're pretty decently priced. So I'll do a whole one of those on top. I'll do an apple on the side, whatever apples look good right now. And then I also do a Larabar. Now you will also know that I do a lot of like sauces and dressings and everything, and that is really the key. We have look at this collection that we just have everything. That we even have Asian zing right here. All kinds of sauces, sauerkraut. So if there's like one tip I had to give, it's that sauces make the difference with meal prep. If I didn't have different like ketchup, even ketchup mustard, something as simple as that makes the difference in meal prep. I crave this stuff every single day. It's kind of crazy. People are like, you're crazy, how have you eaten the same thing for lunch for like the last 2 years? But I don't know, it's what works for me. I have absolutely no clue what the macros or calories is on this. I will pop those up or something. I'll figure that stuff out afterwards. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, like, obviously do all that good stuff, but also comment what you want to see. Give me some ideas for new videos, and I appreciate you guys for watching.